right, flexing. Okay, we're looking all right. We're kind of matching a little bit.
Yeah, link should be in check the Twitter. Put it on Twitter.
All right, okay, go ahead. Get this popping.
The recording started.
Oh boy, we are on location. On location, baby. Y'all don't even know where we at. We know where we at. Y'all don't know where we at. And that's all that matters. Is that right? Am I right? Anyway, let's go ahead and start this show. Yes, sir. Another week, another dollar. One time. And this is the Enigma Sept hour. It's your boy Enigma September. We are in the building. Literally now in a building. And I got my special guest already here. If you're looking at the YouTube joint, got my man Tareef Knockout in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna have him, you know what I'm saying, we do the interview at the 30-minute mark. You're gonna be able to interject if you like throughout the podcast. Actually, it's the first time for the Enigma Sept hour that we actually have the guests live in the building. You know, I'm usually saying they're live in the building. He's really live in the building. So this is how we doing it. So let's get into the preliminaries. First of all, the Enigma Sept hour is powered by the Freedom Train Network, giving the platform for the voice of Black folks everywhere. So y'all make sure y'all check the array of podcasts that's available at the Freedom Train Network at www.freedomtrainradio.com. All right, so y'all make sure y'all do that. But again, I'm at Tareef Knockout, live in the building for the first time. So y'all be prepared. Also, too, I know some of y'all tired from watching that Aretha Franklin funeral. Look here, my grandma's funeral was 6 hours. The only reason they stopped it because they ain't want to have to bury her at night. And the way of looking, they may have to bury Aretha Franklin at night because they still in there. So that's just how Black folks do. I guess that's how we do. Anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and get to this first track. My man Shem, he got the pre-orders ready for you. So y'all make sure y'all hit him up in regards to pre-ordering his album that he's dropping very, very soon. So y'all stay in tune to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this joint, Bread and Butter, on the Enigma Sept hour. You got time, baby. Now YouTube, they can hear us. Hopefully, she'll be able to hear us. Make sure that, if you're viewing live, make sure you hit that chat. You know what I'm saying? If not, just look at the recorded joint. I always leave a message, let us know what you think. So other than that, yeah, man.
I've never understood how people continue to relate each other. No, it ain't right. No hate on each other. What's that feel like? I'm ready to get it right. It's right, I'm right. But that can stay in life. Never fooled up before came on the road. Let them know I will always speak the truth like I do. All of this is the blue. Papa told me act the mode. Granted, this was on the road. I appreciate the y'all are true. Listen, man, my thoughts on. My granny too, that don't mean I'm a quit. I'm making moves, just gotta take this some time and switch it up. Gotta change your life, come on, lead it up. Yeah, you was not come, no way. Never will I put you on, if I have to rep without the money.
Man, we got too much to talk about. I'm just let y'all know. I ain't gonna be able to get to everything. I got a whole thing of stuff I was gonna talk about that I'm simply not gonna be able to get to. I ain't able to get to it.
I decided to keep my own night right in front of me. I don't wanna waste no time. If you don't wanna see me flow, if it's like TNT on TV, you just get to the radical. Driving like a property, conscious, cautious, obviously they talk to me, boss, and maybe I should just let it go. But I ain't never frozen up for nothing. Call the first chicken, and it sounds so good.
That's all good. Looking at it like
that game overload, no chillin'. You know how this goes. Get your so small that we fly into the so
They were ready. They were ready to risk it all at the funeral. I was like, Bill, not at church, bro. You still at church, man? Big energy, Paul. I can't be messing with my lady, man. Everybody's getting up, jump back in the mix. Bro. Yo, some of these preachers are the ops. Y'all some perverts, man. Anyway, who's not a pervert and who is a true Christian is my man Shem with bread and butter. Tareef. See, Tareef cutting up. Tareef cutting up already. I can't even. Got preachers grabbing titties at funerals. The hell wrong with y'all, man? Y'all gotta chill. Anyway, let's get into this Billboard. Y'all know how we do top 10 rap albums of the week. Number 1, still Travis Scott with Astro World. Number 2, The Hater, Nicki Minaj with Queen. Number 3, Drake, Scorpion. Number 4, Trippie Redd, Life's a Trip. Still corny ass title. Number 5, new entry, Young Stoner Life, Slime Language. It's your boy Young Thug with the most unoriginal name ever. Number 6, Juice WRLD with Goodbye and Good Riddance, which we ain't gonna talk bad about him because somebody here is opening act for that person. Who knows? So shouts out to Juice WRLD. Number 7, Cardi B with Invasion of Privacy. Number 8, Triple X Tentacion with Question. Number 9, oops, I messed up. I think that was number 9. Number 10, Lil Baby, Harder Than Ever. Yeah, if I messed up, take a butt to Billboard and check it for yourself. Anyway, top 10 hot rap songs of the week. Number 1, Drake again, and almost like forever and In My Feelings. Number 2, Cardi B, Bad Bunny and J Balvin with I Like It. Number 3, Tekashi 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj, Murder Beats with Fifi. Number 4, Post Malone with Better Now. Number 5, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. Number 6, Travis Scott featuring Drake with Sicko Mode. I had to feature Drake because they ain't have featured Drake, but clearly Drake is on the song, nigga. Number 7, Tiger featuring Offset with Taste. Number 8, Lil Baby and Drake with Yes Indeed. Number 9, Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign with Psycho. And number 10, Drake rounded it out with Nice for What. So what up, JC? JC viewing us from the YouTube. You see us? Yeah. Hey, Tareef was like that poster. No, he said Stessa had that poster. I'm tripping. He said Stessa had that poster.
Until I saw the title.
Until he saw the title. Move them butts.
Pause.
Super pause. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the next track, man. It's a collaborative. The two of the 3 guys on the track you're seeing right now on YouTube. So and I'm being selfish because it's my podcast and I can do what I want to. This is Never Come Down, Enigma September featuring Super Y, formerly known as YT, and Tareef Knockout. On the Enigma Sept hour. You got time, baby? Mix it up. Yeah, I was thinking too, like, what kind of, like, yeah, kind of being like, you know what? Play my own shit. JC said, what up? What up, JC? You see your boy. Yeah, we in the stew. Stew. Hey, you can hear it? You can hear the music? Let me know.
And I'm never, ever, ever coming down, cause it's around the block and I done seen things. See people switch up like a big chain. Just like what I might never go through. It's me and only my God is ever safe.
Dang, bro.
Friends back down.
You ain't gonna do it like that.
Ex-girlfriends telling you that you can have it. Your wife signed out, now y'all got stabbed.
Somebody was over there, FAMU. Could have invited somebody to Rattler. I see you. Oh, we got security. You see me? You see how big I look in those cameras? Who coming through? I'm O-line right now. Bow. Knocking everybody back.
And I'm never, ever, ever coming down.
Yeah.
And I'm never, ever, ever coming down like
yeah, everybody gonna do that anyway. Hey, everybody on my set. That's why I made the album the way I did. Everybody on my set. Yeah. Already. I'll tell you that. I don't think I'm gonna have time to get to the vendors, man. Football game gonna be at noon. By the time I'm done with that, I gotta head over here. So.
My creative gifts, I feel wasting my life, can't feel I might slip. So I'm back on the mic, finally back on the grind. Saying that my Lord and Savior God is this time. And I'm never, ever, ever coming down. And I'm never, ever, ever coming down, cause it's life after death. That's worth the Christopher Wallace. Hold tight to my face with more money, more problems. As I elevate in fame, but remain God conscious. Caution of these evils, rebuke all the nonsense. Cause no soul is perfect. We all sin. I need some blessings phoned in, man. I'm talking many men. This miracle crusade feel like one prayer away till I'm old in the gate. I hope these lyrics never fade when and I'm never, ever, ever coming down, cause and I'm never, ever, ever coming down, cause and I'm never, ever, ever coming down, cause
hey, JC, spread the word, boy, if you can, man. Yes, sir, and we back. This is the Enigma Sept hour, and I got my man Tareef Knockout in the building. You know what I'm saying? 30-minute mark. We're gonna get into this interview, and I had a couple of topics I wanted to jump into, but some people out here want to just pop up and do stuff out the blue, so I got to get into that. Now, first of all, first thing I'm gonna get into, y'all know, I am a big Eminem fan. He in my top 5. Matter of fact, he's my favorite rapper alive. Only one rapper that tops him, Paul, and been in the ground for over 2 decades. So yeah, so Eminem dropped a new project, Kamikaze. Yeah, all I can say is gun emoji, gun emoji, gun emoji. Man, shooting at everybody. Everybody getting it. Everybody. Bow, bow, bow. Y'all saying Smart Tech, both of y'all getting it. Both of y'all. My man went at Machine Gun Kelly, Lord Jamar, Drake, Lil Yachty. Who else he went at? Man, D12 low key. Like he taking shots at any and everybody. Tyler the Creator. Took a couple shots at him. Earl Sweatshirt. Just boom. Taking shots at everybody. Oh, of course, Joe Budden, Academics, DJ Academics. I don't know where the DJ part come in at. Maybe that's his first two initials. Because I ain't seen that man behind no turntables. But yeah, M came with it. He came with that fire, man. He was hot. That's that Libra. That's that Libra swag. We trying to tell y'all we be cool. We be chilling until y'all get on our bad side and we spaz out. But that's the thing about it. We set y'all up. Y'all talk smack. We be like, all right, cool. You may have a point. All right, bet, whatever. But once we decide that we gonna let off, we let off. And that's what happened. Them been quiet all this time. Been like, all right, I'm gonna stay humble, I'm gonna be cool, I'm Eminem, whatever. My man said, nah, I'm tired. Y'all talking that smack, y'all saying my joint whack. I'm taking all y'all out. I don't care. Kamikaze for real. Yeah, that's that Libra swag. That's all day. I see it. I see it. I can recognize it. Now, as far as the project itself, I mean, my humble opinion, um, it's alright. It's alright. It's definitely better than the last two projects. Definitely better than Revival. Better than Marshmallow's LP2. Um, I would put it in his middle tier. Now, the first three projects, I think, are solidified as his best album. Slim Shady LP. I ain't gonna put Infinite in there. Slim Shady LP, Marshmallow's LP, Eminem Show. I think are solidified as his best three projects. Boom, that's it. They ain't gonna move. They ain't gonna change. It is what it is. I said his bottom three, his worst projects, of course, Revival, super trash. As a fan, I say it. Marshmallow's LP, two. I don't know why the hell he did that. Trash. And Relapse. You know what I'm saying? Which I understood Relapse, but yeah, it was a lot of stuff he could have did without Relapse. The mid three, what was two, would be was it Recovery and Encore. Now Encore, the first half, classic. Second half, boo boo. And I think with Recovery for me, I think it was dope because he came back, you know what I'm saying, after Relapse, after the drug stuff or whatever. And I think it was a new Eminem. He was trying new stuff out, new approaches or whatever. It wasn't as great as his initial stuff, but it's probably the best project he had put out since that era. I think with Recovery or whatever. But I think Kamikaze was in this era probably, you know what I'm saying, the best project he put out since then. Definitely, like I said, better than the past two, better than Relapse. I think it's probably the bottom of that three. Don't think it's as good as Recovery. Don't think it's as good as Encore. Just because Encore first half was so strong with like Yellow Brick Road and Toy Soldiers and Mosh, you know, all those joints or whatever. I don't think it's as strong as those like songs. But, you know, Relapse alright. It's alright. It's alright. But I think this project is better than Relapse. It's more solid. He got chill with the relationship joints. Like he ain't with Kim no more. We don't really care about that. Chill out. You in love with a chick and you a crazy ex-boyfriend. We get it. That's played out. Chill. You got the lyrical joint. You killing it lyrically. That's the one thing I was missing on the last project. Last project, his lyrics was starting to get whack, and that's when it was like, yo, what the hell? He came back lyrically. He was strong. Coming to beat selection. If you I mean, it's Eminem on trap beats, basically. I mean, he literally got Mike Will made it throughout the project. So it's literally trap beats. You know what I mean? But he wrote the beats. He did all right. If you don't like that, you want him on, Dr. Dre joints or boom bap joints, and you're gonna be like, man, it's trash. But I think for what it was dope. You could have better beat selection, especially the title track, Kamikaze. That was probably to me the wackest track on the project because the beat was just awful. You know what I'm saying? My favorite track was the initial track. Damn, I forgot the name of it already. The Ringer, the first track. He came in just pop, 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 pop. Both of y'all, same smart tech, taking everybody out. Uh, so, yeah, that was dope. I thought that was dope. So, if you don't like Eminem, you ain't like Eminem since Eminem show, you ain't gonna like this album. Get out of here. We don't care. I don't care. You ain't like Eminem before, shut up. Shut the hell up. Get out of here. We get it. I don't like it. You're a white rapper. Shut up, man. But if you like good rapping over decent beats, that just ain't, ain't Dr. Dre great, but hey, 45-year-old rapper that getting his daughter through college, it's a decent album, man. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he back, but he definitely recovered from that bullshit that was I don't even revival. That was some bullshit. So yeah, that's what I got about to say about that. Thank you, Eminem, for just destroying all of my topics and what I want to talk about. I want to get on the Geminis, but I couldn't because I got to talk about my Libra bro. But shouts out to Kanye crying on the radio, and shouts out to Lauren Hill, her clapback, still looking crazy. I still love you, Lauren Hill. Top 6, used to be top 5. I had to replace it with another Gemini. Shouts out to K Dot, but yeah, she's still up there. I still respect her, but yeah, Lauren Hill sound like a 33-year-old Tumblr user. Respect my space and what I've done. Like you only did one album. I love you. I love that album. I do think you're one of the dopest MCs ever, but it was one album. You was halfway rapping. But one topic I do want to really get into, apparently is a hot topic, you know what I'm saying, in my city. Um, there was a rapper, and I know the rapper. I went to school with him actually. He was on Facebook, I guess, a couple of weeks ago, and he decided to bring up the age old who and why are y'all hitting me up. I don't know why people text me and want to tweet me and stuff in my podcast. I want to fight y'all. Yeah, respect my space and my time. The age old complaint argument in regards to DJs in Tallahassee um, and DJs putting on local rappers. Well, what do we have here? You look into the YouTube joint, local rapper. Hey, guess what? I am king of my own domain. You feel me? But yeah. So there's a complaint about DJs putting on local rappers. A couple names was put out. Dimp was one of them, and always using the name to get put out. TJ Chapman of DJs. I can't talk. And some other folks. So I know my man Rico the champ. He responded. He had a live joint on YouTube where he tried to give people game. Actually, TJ Chapman is actually having a function tomorrow, Saturday, September 1st, over at Goldie Sound Studios, where I guess they're gonna discuss these things or whatnot. So yeah, one little Facebook comment status blew the whole Tallahassee game up, which is crazy. So I'm pretty sure that artist, it's the homie, would like this attention with his music and not just a Facebook status. Like, hey, can y'all give as much attention to my music? How about that? My thinking is this: it's kind of interesting because the Enigma Sept hour was born out of this argument or situation. When I was with my crew and we was trying to put our music out about 10 years ago, came across the idea of starting our own radio show, which is now recognized as podcast, because we couldn't get played on the radio because we didn't have DJs that was readily available to play our music. Even though, shouts out to my man Greg, he used to be known as the intern, who played my first song, played on 90.5 over at FAMU, Rap the Strike. That's the homie, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, I started. We had what was called the Fire Show, which is the whole crew. My whole crew was to have a show, and then we were supposed to break off and have a network of radio shows. And the Enigma Sept Hour was one of the shows that was supposed to break off as part of the network. And name of the crew is the network. Shout out to Dermo, Remy Rage, Raven October, Skeet, Frequency, Jay Viddy, V Baby Sways. You know what I mean? Had a whole network, Flamilia. But out of that network of shows, the Enigma Sept Hour was the only one that survived. That's what we listen to now. But it was birthed out of, because we couldn't get play on the radio, like boom, we're gonna do it ourselves or whatever. Basically DIY. Um so yeah, so I get it, but my thing is this. I think what needs to be understood in regards to trying to get on is you got to invest in yourself, man. You got to invest in yourself. And you got to put value back into our music, because we try to put so much on first of all, trying to get on the radio. Like, I don't know why. It's going to sound crazy, being that I do a podcast, being that I am on the radio up here at WVFS and Florida State campus, which is where we're located right now. Don't tell nobody. But, like, bro, you don't really need the radio like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's difficult to get on, but you don't really need it like that. Like, go out there and get your music and put your music out. But also, too, my thing is, man, put value in your music. You know what I'm saying? They ain't saying this to take no shots at nobody. People gonna do what they do. But when it come down to it, and basically to bounce off of it, you know what I'm saying? This is my man Rico and his response. And he was saying like, yo, this is how you get on, you gotta have a bag, this, that, and the third. And I get it. I understand that, yeah. Money, you got to spend money to make money. My thing is this: don't sit here and thinking you got to put money to people. You got to pay your way through and not get paid. You know what I'm saying? Put value in your music. In regards to like paying to perform, and again, I ain't taking shots at nobody. I respect any and everybody that's doing their thing. But bruh, when you performing and you putting these songs together, these music together as an artist, you got to put value on that. But too many times we went to this 50 Cent route of thinking we got to put music out for free on some drug dealer tip. Oh, I give you a free sample, you get attached. And now the people don't have a value for the music. Man, you got to put value on that. If you don't sit there and spend time writing these songs, putting these flows together, putting these waves together, you pay for the beat, you pay for the production, you pay for the recording, you pay for the engineering, you paid if you're going old school and you paid to get the CD pressed up, you're going new school and you paid to get your songs on streaming apps and all this other stuff, bro. If you come to somebody and be like, look, give me $5 for this, don't be ashamed to do that. And also too, if you performing, dog, that's a service. You putting energy, you put that together. You shouldn't have to sit here and have to pay somebody $1,000, $500, $200 to perform. Nah, and Rico even said it, man. Put some money into buying out the venue. Now he was saying the Moon. I won't even go that far as the Moon. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper venues than that, smaller venues of that, and yet you ain't really got to pack out, but still get your money back. But do that and get money back through people coming in. You put in $100, $200, maybe do a little smaller venue. You know what I'm saying? Get enough people to come in and make your money back, but then you getting money and they value your performance versus you paying somebody to perform. Because your you gotta understand, like when we perform, we are doing a service as rappers, as artists. We are doing a service. We gotta put value on that. But too many times we sit here and think, oh, we gotta pay somebody to get access. No, especially in 2018, it's too much access. You got the internet. You can get around and get your name out without having to say I'm gonna pay $1,000 to get put in front of Rick Ross for 2 minutes. You could do $1,000 and do 5 shows at Nefertiti. I don't even know. You got the Wilbury. You got local 501 who I'm about to go to after this. I'm pretty sure you ain't got to break that much money. You probably can do about 5, 6 shows with that amount. Who knows? I don't know. I think Tareef knows. We're going to get into that. Because it's about time for this interview anyway. But so you ain't even got to go to those venues. You know what I'm saying? There's many venues, or you can just build your venue, man. You know, go to a street corner. Do it old school, true hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Bring people in. But we got, as artists, we got to go back and put in value on what we create and stop thinking we got to put it out there for free, because that's the problem. That's why we got so much trash now, because people don't value the music. So now you got artists that don't value putting in music because they figure, well, why would I put in work trying to put words together, put songs together, song structure, when people ain't paying? I might as well go in like little monsters on shoot, for real. Thank you, JC. Not to go back on and go to sleep. Like little monsters on Sesame Street. You know, yep, 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 yep. That's what they sound like. They rap. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, I'm gonna rap like that if you ain't gonna pay for my music. Well, if I'm sitting here and I'm putting songs together and I'm structuring my music and putting time and effort and putting my song together, man, pay me. Straight up. Pay me. But it comes down to us as the rappers, as the creators, to put value on what we creating and not just putting it out there for the sake of, you know, just putting it out there. Yeah, we need exposure. Yeah, we need people, but you gotta find ways. You gotta be creative and find ways to get people to get to your music, but don't take away the value. But we done did that for so long that, you know, now there ain't no value. That's why it's hard for us to go to somebody, oh, you rap, and they don't really care, because if you ain't signed and they figure ain't no money behind it, who cares? So we gotta put value back on that. But I don't went over my time, so I'm trying to get back to the real time, to who it's really about right now. And speaking of value, I told y'all last week, my man went and got Disney, the mouse, and came up from Orlando, said, hey bro, at least for this Labor Day, you know what I'm saying? Let's we want a piece of the pie. We want a piece of that. We want a piece of that Tareef Knockout pie. So without further ado, got my man Tareef Knockout in the building. Y'all give it up, man. Give it up to my man Tareef Knockout.
Appreciate you, bro.
What's going on with you, man?
You know, we up in here. Happy to be here.
No doubt.
Support. What is episode 6?
Episode 6 of the new Enigma September.
Yeah.
I don't know how many episodes I did with the original joint. I couldn't even. Dang, I gotta count that.
Word.
Yeah. So, I want to know first off top, like, niggas acting different. Niggas looking at you like a bag of money now.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I'm getting random messages, wanting to people I ain't talked to, asking for tickets to shows. Hey cousin, all this. It's funny though, bro, but it's cool.
Yeah,
but you know, I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm preparing myself mentally. It's only getting started. Though.
Right.
Yeah. So it's funny, bro. Niggas acting different.
That's why I was thinking, like, we was out and about, and I was even trying to, I guess, catch myself. It'd be like, all right, because off top. Well, I told you off top when I first heard the song, when we first dropped it, I was
Yeah.
like, "This gonna be that song." So I feel like a prophet.
You called it, bro.
I called it. You know what I mean? But then also too because of I think the real thing, and it's still even surprising, and kind of go back into what I was saying about the whole Tallahassee thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got the license, the ESPN licensing,
Right.
which is like huge. That's close to being signed. You know, even though it's, I will assume it's kind of sort of a temporary thing. Is it really just
Yeah.
the just that one game?
Right. Yeah. The licensing agreement is for one game.
Okay.
It's a one time, but it's a the re-airing can go all the way through next year.
Okay.
So it's from September 3rd, 2018 to September 2nd, 2019.
Nice.
And that's a whole new avenue as far as
Right.
licensing agreements that most of these cats don't even know about.
Right.
And it's like you said, niggas trying to get on the radio, but like, what? That's a quick way.
Right.
You get a license agreement on a TV show or a commercial.
Right.
Which one would you rather have?
Right.
At this point, so it's like people focusing on the wrong thing.
Right. Exactly.
Because even though, like you said, we on the radio, or the radio is the goal, that's not really the goal anymore. And I think people lose focus of that. The music industry is going to keep evolving, and it's evolved to a streaming and online view. I know personally, I don't really listen to like the local radio in a sense. I do listen to V89.
I was about to say.
I listen to V89. I tap in.
Yeah.
But as far as rich consumers, they're going to YouTube, they're going to Spotify, they're going to the iTunes to listen to their music.
Right.
They don't listen to the radio as much anymore. It's the irony of it that we're on the radio.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
That's just what it is. So that opportunity came with ESPN, and it just like still blow my mind, bro. Like it's something I look at like every day as a goal, and that was a dream of mine. Like when I did the song "Lethal Simplicity," it was like, yo, I love College Game Day, so like I see myself being there, and then like to actually see myself in that moment, and then for it to happen,
right?
It blew my mind, bro, because it was like legit a dream I had,
right?
And to see an actual real dream come true, like a lot of people grinding this shit for years, bro, and they don't get a chance, an opportunity like that.
Looking at one. Never had a chance, but I mean the thing about it, I had the same vision too. Yeah. I told you, like when I heard the track, I was like, I could see, especially that one joint, War Daddies coming from War Daddies. Like I can see like the whole student section of Florida State, like, and then even with the video of the Florida High game,
man,
like, that was happened. The one line.
Everybody got crunk on,
right?
That just happened.
Well, and but speaking of, like, yeah, this is what I want to know. Like, how did you what made you come up with that line? Like, what was it? Because I don't think I heard maybe more the national championship being recognized as the Natty.
Yeah.
But the term War Daddy, I was like, it's so hard. But I was like, I would have never thought of that or know if I heard that. So where did that line come from?
Basically, like Coach Taggart, once he came along, that's Lethal Simplicity started from that. His initial press conference from when he became head coach, that was in his opening presser. They asked him what can we expect from the offense, and he said lethal simplicity. And one of the the reporters asked, well, can you like go further into that? Like, what do you mean by lethal simplicity?
Right.
And he basically broke down what we expect to see from the offense. It's gonna be fast, quick, and everything. And I just love like his whole message from the beginning. And the War Daddies, he said he looking for for badasses and war daddies on the recruiting trail.
Okay.
So war daddy, like a southern slang term for like just a really good football player,
right? Like
a house,
right?
Like he looking for some goons to come in here,
wild dog, wild hogs.
Yeah, basically that's what it was. So he looking for dudes like that, to come back and bring that swagger, and that War Daddies line just kind of stuck with me, and now I'm sitting there writing. When I went to Doe's crib, shout out Zachys.
No doubt.
We had the cook up session, as he calls it, and I presented him with the idea of what I was trying to do. This was like months ago before the song even came out, and I was basically kind of just like freestyling there and writing to the song. And I had the first couple bars, and then he sent me the final copy, and I came back home, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, bunch of more daddies coming for more natties, and then the beat like stopped and just came back in. I was like, oh shit, bro. I was like, it blew my. I was like, damn, I just said that.
Right.
So then I just kept like going back at it, and, just made sure I had got the flow down, and then I didn't know it was gonna resonate with people at the time.
Right.
I knew like, cause I'm just writing it, and I'm like, yo, this line, that's a dope line. Like, to me, it was a dope line, and I didn't know people was going like that's. When I see people now, it's like, yo, that's their favorite song. That's like the one they reference to. Yeah. And then like tonight at Florida High football game, Coach Taggart there to watch his son, and somebody tagged me on Twitter. Ginger, I think, shout out Ginger, FSU Twitter. I think she tagged me in the video.
Yeah.
And Coach Taggart come in, and like the crowd reaction, like on that part, they just start bouncing around. I think they scored a touchdown. Like,
right.
Right after that. So it's wild, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, so instead of just talking about, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. What up, Single Shot?
Oh, Single in the building.
Single in the building.
What up? What up?
What's going on? We're gonna go ahead and get into the track. We're gonna go ahead with what we got. We're gonna go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start off with 3807. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna go into Lethal Simplicity. So this is Tareef Knockout on the Enigma Sept hour. You got time, baby. Yeah, we definitely going open an hour.
Local rapper.
Oh, what?
If it's meant to be, then it's up to me. Let's look around. As you see, ain't no I in team to save you now. Word on the street is you got some beat. Let's deal with cow. I grab some cutlery. No disrespect allowed. Man, you don't know struggle. Some nights I had some stomach growls. My girl insecurities from all the ones I'm proud. Became a distant memory, fading with chemistry. Superstar trajectory. It's really elementary. Y'all niggas take the finger bang. I've been the one like finger wave.
No, I got YouTube.
Goddamn you, Lee. Goddamn you, Lee. It's no TikTok. I barely get the free. Now it's niggas that I hoop with, trying to make it in music. Kinda find it's amusing. They claim they sick, no mucus. I dream lucid, this lifestyle, exclusive music haters in my mentions. Wanna lie, do it. Man, it's daily when I face the copper. It's therapeutic, now I'm feeling like the Dalai Lama. Flipping through pages of this freedom and exile. It's extra route, coming off the scully like them exiles. I got this world in my hands, sit back. As I hold 140-pound ball of Play-Doh on my shoulders as the summer heat goes up. I swear, did I get colder? The furthest thing from anemic real niggas since I was speeding. Yeah, I'm built for these arenas. My rap studied on genius toward life. It's so convenient. Easy to say I'm just a call away. Kill myself on these streets, parents searching for 13 reasons.
No, it'll be around. It'll be like a concept.
Kill myself on these tapes, parents searching for
30 or 7 probably.
13 Tareef Knockout.
Yeah, oh no, you can use the thing. They didn't want you talking with what needs to be done. You knew what you was doing. Yeah, I'll do it that way.
We're not gonna blame anyone. We're not gonna make any excuses. We're gonna go out. We're gonna do something. It's that tomahawk chop. Pray I ride with truck. I bet they did a spear after the final clock. We on the war path at the battle end. Heading for that top spot when the ring is done. Look around and you see him a product of dope. For the state tagger era, you ready to go. Like we all coming through, ride renegade. I'm on this money, so that's all that be very afraid. Be very afraid. Unconquered, I blame, and they remember our name. This legacy reign, it's no spring, no gators to change, but some more daddy, coming for more daddy. Welcome to Tallahassee, aka the title town. And you know we run the state, and you know we crown. Not no time right now, probably never will. It's Bobby Powell's bill, so you know it's real. Underdogs on the road, coming for the side. Don't blame, no one to find the odds. Play by play with the boys, team, that's the hard. Who got a swagger like Satan, can't knock us off. That's the garden dance, that's words to the Martin Chiefs. I'm just a voice for the fans.
You know we were vibing every day. This is beyond me.
Yeah, that's about it. It's really real now.
Knows with the victory, this people simplicity.
It was crazy, bro, because I didn't.
Look at my watch and tag a time, everything gon' be just fine.
Yeah, that's good, bro. And
We all Florida State.
IG wants FSU
I am Tareef Knockout. This is the tagger era. Who else can do it better?
You might have something, bro. I'm sitting at my desk. I got the email, bro. Oh, damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
She was like, this. I thought I would have it to you tonight.
Right. All right, we back at it. This is the Enigma Sept hour. That was 3807, produced by Kenneth English. And then, of course, Lethal Simplicities, produced by the man Dos Zachys.
Zachys.
Those Zachys.
Outlawed Beats.
Mixed by Outlawed Beats. That's the bro. Yeah. You feel me? So yeah, man. What about to say? I want to get into it again, kind of back to the conversation I was having earlier before we got to the interview. Because the funny thing about it is, everybody, or at least the people that was, complaining or whatever about the Tallahassee, they point things. Some people typically point fingers at them or at TJ or whatever.
Yeah.
But you found basically your own niche.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in regards to, and I don't want to make it sound bad, but you found your niche within FSU family. And it's a family for you. Like I can vouch that you are truly a Noah fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I don't want to make it seem like you are using that. You know what I'm saying? But you found your niche, and with that song in particular, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of growing that base. Like, how is it to kind of be basically not make it, because you're still growing,
yeah,
but then not having to really depend on, you know what I'm saying, people that are considered the gatekeepers in Tallahassee.
Right. That was I was never a concern with me or a goal. Like, if I put in the work, then they gonna find me, or they seeing it, and like they watching. Like, the industry always watching. So what Tallahassee artists need to understand is that the industry watching. They see you. They want to see you put in the work, basically.
Right.
And like, oh, he might have talent. It could be 10, 15 other Tallahassee rappers more talented than me. That's cool, but I'm not gonna let you outwork me.
Right. Even
as by myself. Or like, they could be a part of a team, and that team could be the one that's holding you back.
Right.
So I never looked at it as a goal, like, oh, I'm doing music so Demp can recognize me, or for TJ to recognize me. It ain't even about that.
Right.
It got to be within yourself first. You got to figure out what's your goals or why you doing it. And if somebody's doing it just to do a show with DJ Demp, then like, you in this shit for the wrong reason.
Right.
Like with FSU, shout out FSU Twitter. But that's like I said, and I did Lethal Simplicity out of my love for Florida State. But it's bigger than that, and it's not coming out of nowhere. This been years in the making, bro. Like, I put out mixtapes on Dat Pills back in 2011, 2010,
right,
getting like 300 listens, 200 listens. I did them YouTube videos where you know, I done did them tweets when ain't nobody liked or retweeted them shits.
Right.
So like that was way back then, bro. But I think you know, locally it's like people looking for instant gratification and satisfaction, like they want it right now. Or they feel like, hey, look at me over here, I'm doing this, but you're not really doing anything, bro. And it's like I think they lose focus on their goals, and they don't really understand how the music business works. They think it's just okay. I'm gonna record in the studio. I'm gonna go to such and such studio. I'm gonna put this song out on my SoundCloud, or hell, I might not even put it on my SoundCloud. I'm just gonna make a Facebook video,
Right.
and then hopefully that it go viral.
Right.
Like that be goals. Like the goals is whack, bro. The game messed up, and like so I see it, but it's like, you know, cats say they grinding, but they ain't really grinding.
Right.
You can be in the studio all day. Oh, my niggas, we grinding, you know, but y'all just sitting in the studio.
Yeah,
you ain't
grinding in mud. You like to in the mud.
Right.
Actually, again, go back to, you know, with me starting Enigma September, like that's where I found where me and my crew was at. Where we was doing record. We was getting out a little bit, but not a lot. Like it was times like we'll be recording.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, we ain't at no clubs, we ain't at no events. You know what I'm saying? People don't really know our faces, whatever.
Yeah.
Like even now, I talk to Stess or I talk to JC. I be like, yo, I was at this event. It was like, for real? I was like, yeah, we was out here, but we weren't like out here. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where I was like, I think we kind of had that mentality, not to throw my people under the bus. But I think we kind of had that mentality of, well, we making these songs, like somebody gonna find out. This is like early on. This ain't even this 06, 07, you know what I'm saying? Where going viral wasn't really a thing, that, you know, outside of like Soulja Boy hadn't even popped up yet.
Right.
We kind of had that mentality. Now I thought about it, I was like, no, we gotta push ourselves out there. It's not just making songs and think because you think you made a fire song that everybody gonna put on. Like, no, you got to grind and put yourself out there and make yourself presentable again, putting value in your work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then also too, setting yourself up. Like you said, you got a license agreement. Like you got to be able to handle something like that. You know what I'm saying? And be like and have your business straight. You know what I'm saying? To be like, okay, boom, I can sign this contract, or I can, you know, do this and do that, and ain't got to worry about, you know, dudes are coming back like, hey, my nigga, hey, you want to pay, you want to lease that, so therefore, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Not to get into the legal stuff because I don't know what's what, and I don't want anybody using Enigma Sept hour for me to be the ops. Only y'all have anything for the ops or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you with that. You know what I'm saying? And being that I was on one side in that aspect of thinking like, oh, if I just put it out there, somebody find out, versus realizing like, nah, you really gotta push and put yourself in position that people see you grinding, and once they see you grinding, boom, then that's one thing. And sometimes things may not happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to be creative in how you do things, not just with the music. And I think JC was even saying that. Yeah, it's totally different monster between music business and making music.
Yeah.
And kind of go back to you know, Kanye told me, I'm name dropping. Kanye told me, you know what I'm saying, you gotta find somebody that got that talent or whatever. And like you, of course you got the talent as an artist, but you know, you may need that Don C or somebody who can go out there and do this and do that for whatever, so you can sit back and do your music. Or if you are a Shon Carter, you can do your music and do the business side at the same time. Hey, do that.
A few of them out here like that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the top ones that we already know, who have their side as an artist and as a businessman.
Right.
They able to run a label and sign artists and still be at, you know, the top of their game.
Right.
But yeah, it just all depends. And like the funny thing about the music industry, bro, is like there's no one way to make it.
Right.
And that's a thing too. You know, like going back, you know, just the local scene, you know, I feel like everybody's trying to make that, they're trying to make it the same exact way.
Right.
And it's like, it's not no method, bro. We all different. We all unique in our own way. We all here on a different path. So it's up to you as a person to find your path, and then you got to figure out to navigate through here. You know how Dimp made it in the music industry totally different than how TJ made it. TJ DJs made it and how he discovered, T-Pain, or how he discovered B.O.B. How T-Pain came up and made it totally different than B.O.B.
Right.
So, and even like any other artist that we can name. So, I know like discussions like that, the panel gonna happen tomorrow.
Right.
And it's like, well, I don't see none of these cats at the shows, and it's just like it's two different.
That was Rico talking about. It was like y'all sit here and complain and cry about whatever, but when you're doing shows or people doing whatever, like you ain't showing up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming to these showcases, you ain't coming to these, local rappers, this, that, and the third. And I know, at least in my eyesight, Tallahassee kind of fractured in that you kind of got, you know what I'm saying, I guess if you want to say the backpackers, if you will, versus the street dudes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But and I think that's one thing that need to be kind of bridged. I think on one end you got the backpackers, you got the creators, who and really kind of know how to move around, especially on the internet.
Yeah.
But yet may not have the street or have that street connection or to the people per se. Because a lot of the backpackers are people that's coming from out of town, college students, whatever. Yeah. On the flip side, you got the street dudes who got the hustle. They even got some of the cheese, but they ain't really got the creativity per se. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not the creativity artistically, but the creativity in regard to moving around, especially on the internet, mobilely or whatever.
Yeah.
I think if it was a bridge and people came together, you know what I'm saying? And also too, like I see more. I hate using the term backpackers. I'm showing my age. Old ass man to my backpackers like it's 1996. But like we do like shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We at the Wheelbarrow. We at these other functions over there do these shows.
We at these shows.
We got the Underground Railroad.
Everybody show up.
Hey, yo, where y'all at? Me and JC telling y'all like we got you. Yeah. But you don't get, especially you don't get those street dudes or whatever that's like, yo, play my music. Now granted, you may have that vibe, but I tell people like, yo, if it's hip hop, it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If it's decent, you know what I'm saying, we'll ride out. But and also too, I mean, with the podcast, I'm open. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people just, like you said, they kind of want to do it at one way.
Yeah.
They so busy and no diss to any radio station. Shouts out to Blazing. Shouts out my bros, Stess and A to the L and E Zone and all them boys over there. But they try to get on mainstream radio, but it just ain't open like that for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you got avenues like a podcast, you know what I'm saying? My man Backpack got Rap Fest. You got my man The Beast. He got his joint. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got it open for rappers to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got other venues, man. Like use them instead of thinking you got to get mainstream radio, or you know what I'm saying. You got to get the biggest homecoming concert ever for you to blow up, because you can spend all that money getting to that homecoming concert, and people gonna be like, "Who that?" And that's it.
Yeah, there's no point, bro. Like you said, you rather pay $1,000 to open for such and such name for a 10-minute set where people not even there to see you.
Right.
They don't care.
Right.
First of all, they don't care.
You ain't gonna be able to sell merch.
No.
They ain't gonna have no setup for you to sell merch after no no big concert or whatever. So
exactly, it's a waste of time and a waste of money if you're paying to play.
Right.
Especially that much money.
Right.
But anything, like, only thing you should be paying for if you're trying to perform is for a showcase on a national scene that's not in your town.
Right.
South by Southwest, A3C.
Yeah.
A3C. They got other music festivals like that. It's you can do a lot with $1,000 in the music industry.
Right.
Other than pay to play to open for like Kodak or somebody like that.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, man. Put your shit on iTunes.
Right.
Get a publishing your single.
Right.
$40.
Right. Right.
You still got $900 some to invest within that.
Gang.
Get in a car. Go on the road.
Right.
Hit up these venues.
Right.
Buy some merch. It's so much you can do with $1,000. I wish I had $1,000 right now.
For real.
Where I mean, like what I know I could do within that.
Right.
Like somebody's like, yo, I got $1,000 for you, Tareef. Like, What you gonna do? I'm gonna get some new merch, get some shirts. You know, you can get your shit mastered.
Right.
You can get it mixed.
Right.
So much you can do with $1,000 other than opening for somebody for 10 minutes. Where once you leave the stage, nobody's gonna care. They just, like you said, it's gonna be like, who is that? And then, you know, shouting out your Instagrams and, you know, the Twitters and things on live stage scene. It doesn't work for me. That's why I don't do it.
Right.
Because I'm like, we promoted. I promoted the show.
Right.
You're here. If you're here, you've seen the flyer.
Right.
You know who I am. I done said my name 3 or 4 times while I'm on here. If you feel invested, like, oh, yo, that nigga was dope, like, just look at the flyer, you gonna follow me.
Right.
That happens all the time. Like, you know, people come up like, yo, it was good set, this and that, or get a business card. Business cards.
Yeah.
Have your business card.
Right.
You rather if you got business cards, like, damn,
they cheap. They like what, $5 for like $100, $500.
You get 1,000 for like $40.
Right.
And it's like, yo, you know, I'm getting a little game in
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I can't give out all my secrets, otherwise I wouldn't be in the position
right
where I am trying to continue to navigate.
But nah, it's all good, man. Look, this is what we here for, man. So y'all know, man. Put y'all on game. Shout out my man Rico. He put y'all on game. You know what I'm saying? TJ finna put y'all on game next week. I mean tomorrow. Man, Tareef put your game. I'm gonna try to put you on game as much as I can. I don't know everything, but I know just a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyway, we already went past the time. It don't matter though, because we vibing. You want to go ahead and tell people what you got set up, you know what I'm saying? Not just this weekend, but you know what I'm saying, next couple of months or whatever.
This weekend, September 2nd.
Very big weekend.
Big weekend coming up. Tallahassee Pavilion. We got the Labor Day weekend music festival. I'm opening for Kevin Gates and Juice WRLD. So that's shout out Yet We Can. Putting that together. So that's just a great opportunity. And I've been working hard for it. So just like I said, an opportunity to open and do my thing. So like I said, that's Tallahassee Pavilion this Sunday, 7 p.m. Kevin Gates Juice WRLD. So that's gonna be crazy. September 13th, we got the Wilbury, Big Low opening night on his tour.
Speaking of hustlers.
Yeah.
Hey.
The OG hustler.
Right.
Shout out Low. Artisan P on the bill. Intricates on the bill. And, I think Buster Wolf is doing maybe like a dual set with Artisan. So that's at the Wilbury, September 13th. We got the Yin Yang Twins coming up. That's in October. And then I'm like working on the album too. Local Rapper Part 1 coming on the way. And some other things too, that's in the mix. Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, so, and then also to the big thing, September 3rd. October, we went October, September, baby.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know what month it is.
September. How could I forget?
September 3rd. My man gonna be on national broadcast, American Broadcast Company, ABC, ESPN, Disney. We're gonna be broadcasting my man's song on the promo for the Florida State Virginia Tech game, live on ESPN. So if y'all like football and things of that sort, y'all check that out, man. My man's out here. Go Noles.
Leap of Simplicity, Labor Day night, ESPN. Shout out those Zachys. Shout out Outlawed Beats.
Word.
Shout out my man Dwayne, who mastered the joint up in Kansas City.
Word.
Shout out K Camp, who designed the dope ass graphic for it.
Word.
So K Camp, listen, shout out him. Shout out FSU Twitter. Basically all Florida State who showing love. My dog Snoop Menace was the first one who majorly retweeted it. Then they started playing it at the practices, which blew my mind. Just seeing the players running around and Coach Taggart right there in the mix with Francois and Leap of Simplicity playing right there. I'm like, yo. But yeah, it's all a blessing, bro, and I'm just thankful for it. I'm just gonna keep grinding, man. It's all coming together. So I'm grateful for it.
No doubt, man. It came a long way from DJ A to the L coming in my inbox like, hey, you know this guy?
Hey,
Y'all may want to holler at this guy.
man.
And I'm looking like, I don't know who
Yeah.
that is. Not just to find out it's one of my coworkers
Word.
that I've been seeing every day.
The whole time.
You know what I mean? But anyway, man, proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I'm always gonna support you.
Appreciate it. Much
You know what I
love, bro.
mean?
A to the L was the first DJ in town to listen to one of my songs. I did Smallville over that Wu-Tang beat,
Right.
and he hit me back. He was like, "It was nice." Oh, yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
you got HDL giving you props, boy.
bruh.
You got
That's why he messaged you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, I need somebody to hear this. Hey, so yo, A to the L, listen. And every time I see him, bro, I like remind him about that. We kind of joke about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a long way, bro.
Yeah,
Like
man.
that was like 3 years ago almost, bro. So
yeah.
like what people seeing now, like they think it's like overnight, bro.
Overnight.
Ain't nothing overnight.
No, it's
here.
definitely. I can attest. Definitely not overnight. Not overnight, but I'm proud of you.
Hey, thank you.
And I'm glad we can kind of do the first real live joint. You know what I'm saying? Face to face. Anybody that's watching, yo, it won't be the last time. You know what I'm saying? I got some more stuff set up, so y'all just stay tuned. Trying to expand this thing, whatever. Trying to get my grind on. You know what I mean? And you're getting it for free.
For the free.
For the free. I'm gonna start charging y'all, mother.
Shout out all the viewers,
you know what I'm saying?
tuning in.
So, no doubt, JC in the building. Single Shot was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else watching. Everybody's gonna be watching. Also, too. Speaking of, he mentioned my man Artisan P. He'll be on the broadcast next week.
Okay.
So y'all stay tuned for that. Other than that, man, that's it, man. Just make sure y'all keep spreading the word, showing love. Tag me if you retweeting it. You know what I'm saying? Tag me, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it, man. Like I said, we're gonna have this. It should be available. I guess he's still here. My man, holding strong. Team Leo, y'all season over. No more Leo season for you. Wait for the Libra season, baby. But yeah, it's, the recorded podcast should be available on Apple, iTunes, Sunday. So you got all day Monday before the Florida State Virginia Tech game.
You got time.
You got you got time.
You got time before we beat Virginia Tech.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, pause. I have it on SoundCloud temporarily because of the ops. Have it on SoundCloud for a good week, but you can also get the archives of all the other shows on my Mixcloud account. So mixcloud.com/Enigma Sept. And yeah, man, that's it. So, man, Tareef, checking the time because we don't want to be here.
Oh no.
I'm a nut. Your boy's a nut, especially when people around. Anyway, man, I appreciate any and everybody on the live joint. I hope y'all enjoyed this and not looking at my boring behind living room. We up here at WVFS Studios in the production room. Hope I don't get in trouble. I may try it again. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, man, we get out here, man. I appreciate y'all. We out here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. We got the stream first. Y'all the ops. Get out of here. Get out of here.